Connecting to live video.
Yay, video.
We gotta give this a minute because sometimes this gets all sorts of wonky, and this happens. See, it's like this shit stops responding. It's just weird.
Yeah.
See, this thing's just going.
Truth.
So once that starts, then what we do is we just do the move over. All right, we're live. We are
Awesome.
live. Got to check to see where the.
The things and the stuff.
Yeah, because like comments are weird and like everything else is just weird, and trying to figure out where all the comments and stuff come
would
up.
Be there.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, you
where's
say
the
these things.
comment?
You say these things, but I am not a professional. I literally just goof. I'd say weird. See, it's already
Oh my
having
God.
issues. All it does is issues. Like,
Yay, glitch.
yay! I need a new laptop. So, all right, we are running, and this episode of the Paint Nerds, you notice that I am sans my typical cohort, but we're here to meet some friends. So the friends you're going to meet today, this is Sarah Rogers from The
Hello.
Safe Point. Her and her husband are the ones who give us the really quiet space and the bandwidth to do our lives and record our painting. Sarah's also a very avid painter. She loves painting miniatures. She very good at it, by the way. Go ahead and show them. This is all her. No one helped. No one did a thing. And what is this?
This is the. Oh God, I should have looked up the name. I never remember the damn name.
That's okay. Chris and I probably couldn't figure it out either. Isn't it the Goblin?
It's the Bad Moon. No, that's not
Bad
it. That's
Moon
not
Loon Shrine.
the Bad Moon Loon Shrine.
I would too if I
And,
ever saw one.
Yeah, this is all freehand. I did not follow a tutorial at all because no.
Because screw the rules.
Yes. To hell with the rules. Yes. Trying to make sure because that little bit right there is really cool.
Yes.
Basically, this is a lot of the contrast paints from Games Workshop, along with some of their regular paints as well. I just kind of picked colors and went with it.
So proof, you don't have to follow the rules. There's no one right way to paint. There's no one method. A lot of the painting, especially for miniatures, is go your own way, have fun, and enjoy the process.
Absolutely, because in fact, this bit down here, can they even see that?
Now you can see it on this.
Okay,
There,
yeah,
there.
this bit down here that's darker was actually a mistake. I painted it a color and I hated it. So I went over with a contrast, in fact, the same contrast that's up here, the brown, and it made it darker, and I was like, well, that worked. Because it looks like a water line.
So mistakes can also be your friend.
Yes.
So what's it like being one of the owners of a game store? Like I know that's going to be a weird question because
No, it's insane because there's days where you're just kind of sitting there like, yeah, okay, we're going to do a thing and nothing happens. And then all of a sudden everybody comes in and we're like, whoa, this is our life now.
So the store's been open a little over a year now.
Mm-hmm.
What's one of your best experiences here?
Oh gosh. There's several. The one that comes to mind first, though, actually, is Brendan's birthday. Like, the
Yes.
first birthday party we actually held there, where Stephanie and we made the cake, and everybody came in to say happy birthday to her, and she had so much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun. Everybody did. We had pizza, we had soda, and the cake was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Glacé.
It was. And that's how you pat yourself on the back.
But also, like, there's been several instances where younger people have come in and they really didn't know much, and people like Scotty and some of the other guys who play Magic have really come together and like, here, we're gonna build you a thing. We're gonna make this deck and it's gonna be amazing. And that's
Proof
my
we're
favorite
live.
thing.
Proof we're live.
Phone calls are
Yes.
expected.
Proof we're live. So, knowing full well that there's ups and downs with every business, when people come into a game store, what should they expect, especially when they come here?
Well, first of all, they should expect that they're going to be made to feel welcome. I think especially as a woman, I hate even saying that, but as a woman, the worst part about a lot of game stores is it gets really awkward really fast, because you walk in and either everyone goes quiet, you're ignored, or you're made to feel like you don't know anything because you're a woman. And a lot of times that's not true, and we're looking for a place to play too, and time and time again, everybody I've talked to has felt super welcome here, and that's what we strive for. We want everybody to feel welcome. We want everyone to have a safe place where they can play and hang out and learn new things.
COVID happened shortly after you guys
Yeah.
opened.
Really shortly.
So why don't you tell our viewers the struggle and the idea of keeping the store open, especially during a pandemic? I mean, what did you guys do to make sure people were safe and were, able to come in and actually play?
Oh, yeah, that was insane. Like, because we were literally, it was a good month, literally, before we had to shut down the first time. But before they shut us down, and when they reopened to current time, it is still our practice. We use basically a veterinary grade cleaner, Oxavir. I found it online. We use it at Petco where I work in my not gaming hours.
The not gaming hours. The woman works hard, people.
And it is one of the most serious cleaners I think I've ever come across. And
Same here. I
we
can
use it
attest.
to mop with. We use it to clean the tables, clean the chairs, and yes, he is right. He has peeled his flesh off his hands.
Yes, I
because he
literally had a
didn't
couple
know
layers
how bad it was.
of skin come off when I was cleaning up a bathroom with it, and I didn't realize just how strong that stuff was, and I was pleasantly tickled when I realized that I just lost every layer of skin on my hand, sans the ones that are painful.
Yeah, it's like a cap full or less, I think, to a gallon. So yeah, he overdid it by a lot.
Yeah,
I think
by-
it was like
by
a quarter
boatload.
of the bottle that you tried to use.
Yeah. And I look at it this way: if it deserves to be clean, it needs to be super clean.
I gotta tell you, that was the cleanest bathroom I had ever seen.
Right? You could I think you could literally have eaten off the floor. So with all that aside, I mean, there's highs and lows for every business. There's and every game store knows that there's that there's going to be dead days. There's going to be high volume days. There's going to be how do you guys counteract the lows, like in like customers coming in and like, I mean, you have me come in on a Monday to kind of spruce up, clean. And then Tuesday, you guys offered the shop as a way for Chris and I to show, how to paint and teach painting and, help build up that part, not only of the save point, but to kind of get not only the Save Point, but miniature painting as a whole, kind of out to a larger population. What else do you guys do?
We offer commission painting. We take those days, we will try to update our website as much as possible because we do sell everything that's in store online. I think
See, so you can't buy online?
The only thing I think you can't buy online, and that's just because we haven't found a good way to do it, is the paint.
Yeah, so that means you got to come in and get paint.
Yeah, and even then, you can just call us and we can
Was that
do
thunder, or
payments
did a
over the
plane just
phone,
fly over?
though we
Yeah.
would prefer do payments either online or in person.
I don't know if you guys heard that. I didn't see any lightning. I don't see any super
yeah.
great clouds, but I sure as hell heard something come overhead.
It's rolling in. It really is. It's been steadily getting darker.
So what's the one thing that, I mean, not to toot our own horn, but Chris and I, we're two dads
Yeah.
painting. How do you see the Paint Nerds as part of your store?
I think it's amazing. I mean, you guys are teaching all the random tricks that we've learned on the fly, and like you especially in the past year as a painter. You went from like, I can't do this. Hey, you got a podcast now.
Right. And that is good, and I like that. And I like the fact that you've given Chris and I, because Chris and I really love the mini community. Me the painting part, him the painting and the playing part.
Can
So
you answer that, Chris, please? Thank you.
so it's more for us. It's more of it's a way to not only kind of break up our day, but it's also a way for us to have fun and
Yeah.
show people that you don't have to be some, art school graduate to
No.
even acquire.
You don't even
little bit of
have
talent
to
to make
have
this
the
look
best brushes.
No.
You don't need to have high-priced paints, though we know people that use like the best of the best paints in their canvas painting, mini painting, whatever they do.
Yeah.
And their work is amazing and the quality is top notch, but you can, as you showed with your dinosaurs in that one episode, you can literally go to Walmart,
Yep.
get yourself some cheapo paint and achieve some amazing things.
Although Chris cheated,
Oh, did he?
he did.
I didn't hear about that.
Oh, he explained it after the
Oh,
camera.
did he?
I think
Oh.
I think Chris cheated. I think he added something that I want to say he cheated. You heard that, bro? You cheated. Calling you out. No, I don't think he cheated. I don't think he cheated. I think I think what it was is he used. I think he used a technical. Not a whole lot of one. I think it was just something to kind of help blend everything together.
See?
No, and even
No.
then I don't think I don't think he did it. I think he was talking about something else at the time. But I just like giving him a hard time about cheating.
Hey, there you go.
So, when it comes to like minis and painting, what do you personally look for?
Oh gosh, I like getting an art piece, and that's exactly what this was an art piece. And I may not know exactly how I want to do it at the time, but if it just like speaks to me, like this is dynamic. Like it took me forever to get this to do this. I literally had to sit here like this, making sure it dried, but making sure I could still get the movement I wanted. But like a lot of this, I think it took me a week. It was literally when we first opened. This is what I did. And I just I looked at the paints we had, and I'm like, you know what? This thing's crazy. And I never was a fan of the yellow that they used on it, because it's supposed to be an all yellow moon, and I can't remember what color this is supposed to
I thought it was,
actually
like,
be.
blue.
I think it's supposed to be a blue.
If I remember the original picture, I think it was blue. I could easily be wrong.
And I had this image in my head of like, okay, this is supposed to be their shrine, and no moon is truly yellow. It looked like cheese. I'm gonna be real. It looked like cheese. So I'm like, okay, these guys, everything is so roughly constructed. I mean,
There's angles, there's
there's
metal
angles,
bolts.
there's metal, and then you've got this big yellow thing. Like, oh come on, that doesn't fit for me. So
So this is just proof and point that, your imagination also plays a huge part in what you
Yeah.
paint. And it doesn't matter if somebody that's like some veteran on a tabletop game says, "Oh, well, that's not." It doesn't matter. You can paint, like Chris and I said before. When it comes to like Warhammer, it doesn't really matter what your army looks like as long as it's uniform, and they're all playing by the same book. So
Yeah.
you could sit there and have all your Marines playing under the Ultramarine rule book, but they're a wholly different color.
exactly.
Exactly.
Like my dice dudes that I did.
Oh, your dice dudes are
Oh
awesome.
my God,
She
my
painted
dice
these
dudes.
really cool dice guys that they're
Oh.
all the gaming dice that the polyhedral dice that you use in like Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, and you can get them from Reaper Minis. We can get them in, and I think I might because they're just so cute. I can't imagine.
But she did an awesome job. They look
But
great.
the whole thing about it is when I saw them, I'm like, you know what? This looks like a traveling party because it's all the different. I guess you could say
Classes.
iconic classes. Like
Yeah.
there's the wizard, the rogue.
There's a bard in there. I know
Bard
there's a bard.
and
The warrior.
the warrior
cleric.
and all that.
Yeah.
And I was like, how hilarious would it be if it were a little band of goblins and they pissed off a wizard or a witch or some deity somehow, and now they're journeying
As
to,
polyhedral
as
dice.
polyhedral dice to figure out how to get back to normal.
You're having trouble playing the video.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
No.
Someone broke our video.
Are we gonna have to
I
yell
blame
at
Chris.
AT&T? Oh gosh.
So how about we wait?
Let's see.
There we go. We're back.
Okay.
And it looks like we caught up.
Woohoo!
That's always awesome.
That's always a good thing.
There was a slight break. I think we got back to it.
I think so.
I'm hoping. And and speaking of dice, since see, haha, it really didn't break. Nice. Speaking of dice, one of the things that I got that I was really happy to see is this is a shameless plug to Serious Dice.
Oh, I love them.
They actually have cancer awareness dice. And they have little ribbons inside the die for, different cancers.
Oh,
And
let's open it up.
I'll open it up.
Fine.
Miss Grabby Hands.
I love them. They're beautiful.
They are. They are gorgeous, gorgeous dice. My favorite is the D10 because my birth month is liver and breast cancer awareness. And I am a full supporter of Save the Boobies. You have, like I said, each one of them has little ribbons in it, depending on the color of.
Let me see what the thing
This one just
says.
has
I
glitter in
think
it, but still,
Yeah.
haha. And the cool part is with all of these, you have like 20%.
Yeah, 20% of the sale of these sets goes to Survive It, which I'm going to have to look into them because they also, through Serious Dice, accept donations, and you can get the set for free if you just donate.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
So there's a chance you can get these really cool dice if you just simply
Yeah.
donate.
we're
And
going to
what
have
was
to
the
look
name of
into
the-
It's Survive It.
Survive IT. 20% of the sales goes to support Survive It or donate to get it free. Learn more at seriousdice.com/charity or surviveit.org. If you are a family member or a cancer survivor, and if you're a cancer survivor, you're a warrior. I don't care what anybody
yeah.
says.
Absolutely.
You are absolutely top
This one does
notch
have ribbons in it.
and are worth every mention that we do. You know, every time somebody says, you know, cancer and F cancer and screw cancer, I actually lost 2 family members to cancer. So, yeah, I'm a staunch supporter of the screw cancer group. But like I said, if you are a cancer survivor, you are a warrior that is deserving of all the praise because you fought that fight. It was hard. And I guarantee you, nobody other than other survivors are going to be able to understand what you've been through.
Yeah,
And for the families,
My grandmother had lost a boob to breast cancer, and
man, cancer going after boobies, that's just wrong.
I can't remember if Aunt Maureen did or not, but I know she's a survivor of it too.
Warrior through and through. And the families of the people who are fighting. I mean, y'all.
Mom had that scare with cervical cancer.
Yeah, there's a certain wherewithal that comes to with, you know, preparing for that fight with the big
Yeah.
C. I mean, you'd be surprised how everybody in a family they'll jump in and try to get stuff done.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Serious Dice, surviveit.org. I mean, come on, it's for a great thing. We can all work together to, you know, knock out cancer in some way, shape, or form. And, you know, I want to bury it 12 feet. You know, I would love to see, before I die, I would love to see a cure for cancer that doesn't turn everybody into a zombie happen.
That would be nice.
You know,
that would be really
that would be
nice.
awesome. So, I mean, we've been doing this for about 22 minutes. Is there anything you'd like to add?
I guess I'd like to just say, you know, the one thing that we've always stood for is being family oriented. We are very much about the community. We want to support everyone. I don't care if you're into games or not. If you feel unsafe, you are welcome here. If you want to try something new, you are welcome here. Nobody is going to ever belittle you or take advantage of you here. And if people try, then you just come to us because we're not going to tolerate it. I don't care your race. I don't care your religion. I don't care your politics. You come in here, you are human, and that is it, period. And you will be treated like one.
That's definitely good sentiment. I can definitely appreciate that. So, you know, thank you and your husband Chris for giving St. Romain and I a place to do this. And a huge shout out, as always, to Justin and Jennifer from Troll Tooth Productions.
Oh, yes.
Also, I know are great personal friends of yours.
Oh, our favorite people.
They are amazing people. They are. They're always out for making everybody smile, and that's great.
People still talk about them from our wedding. Yeah, they still talk about them.
Also, if you're into D&D, I found out while rummaging through boxes that there are custom Arantar figures for
Yes.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, and they are statted too.
Yes, they are statted, which means you can actually incorporate them into your game. Mm-hmm. And they're only available here.
Yeah. You either buy it straight through them, and they're in like the Baton Rouge area, or you can get it here.
So, haha. And I see you got some books over there for Pathfinder.
Oh yeah.
Like a bunch of books. Is that
Oh, yeah.
and that's brought in on consignment?
Yes.
So yeah, if you're looking for some Pathfinder
It's
stuff,
first edition Pathfinder.
first editions. And we all know how you book collectors love them first editions.
And some of it, I believe, is 5e, isn't it? Chris?
No, 3.5.
3.5.
Tree 5. Tree
Yeah.
fitty. Alright. So, as Chris and I would also like to say is like thank you to our spouses, Stephanie.
Thank you to our sponsors, which you really mean.
Yes, the spouses are the sponsors.
Yes.
They allow them to do this.
Yes. For putting up with our crap. Like, the random crap we bring home, the random crap we try to do, the sheer amount of time we go, hey, just give me like 5 minutes, 4 hours later. You know, it really shows your love and dedication, and it's without you, we couldn't do what we do. So, thanks everybody. Thank you, Sarah, for being here.
Absolutely.
This was awesome. And keep in mind, you don't have to follow the rules. There are no rules in painting, except
None.
colors mix only a certain way, and your brushes don't have to be highly important.
Yes, proof positive. This thing breaks all the rules.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day, and see you next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye-bye.